After starting out 4 businesses and executing different business tactics, we are finally launching our first SaaS. We faced tons of problems in starting our SaaS, which resulted us in almost wasting a year. Now we have decided to focus on marketing first and then actually building the product. Here are the 4 steps you can take to build your SaaS quickly.
Step number one, and the most important step, as this step will determine how this SaaS and the upcoming SaaS businesses will perform, would be to decide which section of people you want to provide value to, or basically your target market, and decide what problem space you are interested in. Problem space is a set of closely related problems. To simplify this and to explain this simply, for us, the problem space was the problem people encounter in building out their SaaS, and our target market was fellow SaaS founders who are planning to launch their SaaS or have a SaaS but want to grow it. So for our first SaaS, the headline and everything resonates with our target market. And when deciding the problem space, one thing I would recommend is whether you're working solo or you're working with a team, choose a problem space and your target market that resonates with you. And after you have a list of, let's say, 10 problem spaces and the target market, decide and analyze based on how severe the problems are in that target market and how valuable is that problem space. That concludes our step one. Step two. Now, step two involves the dilemma that we have faced and that resulted in almost us wasting a year. It was wasted effort. But we were mostly concerned with building out the product and then testing out in the market. But that did not work super well. So step two is before building whatever product or idea you are interested in. I mean, you can build it, of course, but building it will require some resources, your time and effort. So we are following the ideology of test it out in the market before building it. So step two is basically before building your idea, build a landing page for it, right? And if you're building a landing page, you will be forced to decide how that product resonates and solves your target market problem. This serves two purposes. Even if you build the product first, you'll have to eventually build a landing page. So if you build a landing page first, not wasted effort, it's just doing the data task early, right? And it'll make the idea more clear to you about whether it's the MVP or the future versions of the product. And the sub step in this step two would be to contact your target market after you build out your landing page. Now, for contacting the target market, it's basically marketing strategies. You can follow outreach or you will launch your ads for the SaaS. For us, we are following DM outreach and we are also using content marketing.
So the final 2 steps just comes to analyzation of what you did in the first 2 steps. So the third step would be to analyze the response of the people you reached out to in your target market. So for us, it should be a fixed number. Actually, for us, it was 1,000 people. It is 1,000 people that we reach out to. We are going to be analyzing what DMs we have sent, what are the responses of the DMs, and everything else, and what is the response in the content we are making. What are the people saying in the comments and everything else. For the 4 steps, it is after analyzation. What do you want to do? Right? Do you want to pivot or do you want to preserve the idea? If you want to preserve the idea and the responses are not good, what you can do is try changing your target market and uh, contacting people in a different zone, right? Or you can just modify your idea or change up your value a bit. And that even doesn't work, then you have to find another idea. That's
Assuming you follow all these steps correctly, you have a problem space defined, you have your target market defined, you're contacting your people in your target market for whatever idea you're working on, you learn so many things. The main learnings in building a successful step is understanding more about your target market and the problem space you've given. So even if you have to pivot multiple times to build out a successful step, which uh, I think is possible after multiple pivots, even if the problem space you've decided is niche down. But you learn many things along the way, and you'll actually try things out in the market rather than being stuck in a tutorial hell where you're constantly building the product and watching tutorials on how to build the product, or you're stuck in the research hell where you're always researching and not executing. This has saved us some time in as we are launching our first step. We won't be we'll be avoiding the tracks that has stalled our progress for over a year. So to help you guys in not wasting time, we have prepared a Notion template and it's free for you guys. Just follow the full step and let us know how it works out for you guys. Because if you follow the four step, there is no losing condition. You're building out the product, you're learning marketing, you're actually trying things out. So good luck, and you can check out the Notion template in the description.